Our chapter of the day. Please turn your Bibles now to the book of Genesis, chapter 11, verses 1 to 32. And this is also our Bible reading challenge. Verse 1. Now the whole earth had one language and one speech. Verse 2. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Verse 3. Then they said to one another, Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly. They had brick for stone, and they had asphalt for mortar. Verse 4. And they said, Come, let us build ourselves a city, and a tower whose top is in the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth. Verse 5. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. Verse 6. And the Lord said, Indeed, the people are one, and they all have one language, and this is what they begin to do. Now nothing that they propose to do will be withheld from them. Verse 7. Come, let us go down under confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. Verse 8. So the Lord scattered them abroad from there over the face of all the earth, and they ceased building the city. Verse 9. Therefore its name is called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of all the earth, and from there the Lord scattered them abroad over the face of all the earth. Verse 10. This is the genealogy of Shem. Shem was 100 years old, and begat Arphaxad 2 years after the flood. Verse 11. After he begat Arphaxad, Shem lived 500 years, and begat sons and daughters. Arphaxad lived 35 years, and begat Salah. Verse 13. After he begat Salah, Arphaxad lived 403 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 14. Salah lived 30 years, and begat Eber. Verse 15. After he begat Eber, Salah lived 403 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 16. Eber lived 34 years, and begat Peleg. Verse 17. After he begat Peleg, Eber lived 430 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 18. Peleg lived 30 years, and begat Reu. Verse 19. After he begat Reu, Peleg lived 209 years, and begat sons and daughters. Reu lived 32 years, and begat Serug. 21. After he begat Serug, Reu lived 207 years, and begat sons and daughters. Serug lived 30 years, and begat Nehor. 23. After he begat Nehor, Serug lived 200 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 24. Nehor lived 29 years, and begat Terah. Verse 25. After he begat Terah, Nehor lived 119 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 26. Now Terah lived 70 years, and begat Abram, Nehor, and Haran. Verse 27. This is the genealogy of Terah. Terah begat Abram, Nehor, and Haran. Haran begat Lot. Verse 28. And Haran died before his father. Terah in his native land in Ur of the Chaldeans. Verse 29. Then Abram and Nahor took wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Isaac. Verse 30. But Sarai was barren. She had no child. 31. And Terah took his son Abram, and his grandson Lot, the son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarai, his son Abram's wife, and they went out with them from Ur of the Chaldeans to go to the land of Canaan. And they came to Haran and dwelt there. Verse 32, last verse. So the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. So this is our chapter of the day, and this is also our Bible reading challenge. God bless you all.